Hey, this is Retro. I'm back. Hey, I just want to share my thoughts today, and I want to talk about, a little bit about David Jaffe, that I highly respect. If it wasn't for David Jaffe, I probably won't be having this. I had the original collection, but my better half did something with it. So I don't know what she did with it, but I had the God of War collection. You know, from the first God of War that he done, but I had the original collection of God of War, the first God of War game. So for the PS2. So I just had to share that, and I deeply respect David Jaffe. But today I just want to show off my my shirt. This shirt is so cool, man. It's so colorful and so beautiful. You know, uh, Hulk. Versus Wolverine. And then you got the Willie Go, you know, on there, and this shirt just amazing. So I just had to show this off. And so far I love this shirt. It's a great pick. So I'm very grateful to have it. But anywho, let me finish talking about David Jaffe, the creator of God of War. I just, watching and still watching King Thrash podcast, and it's a good podcast, man. It started off rough at first, and what they were talking about service games, and talking about Game Pass. And I said before, and I say it again, I'm not a fan of Game Pass, and I'm not a fan of service games, period. And I love to say this too, I'm not a fan of this new thing they talking about, Spartacus, that coming to the PlayStation Network. I'm not a fan of any of that because I think it's all trash, and I said it before and I said it again, I think it's all a bunch of, a big rip off. I think it's a rip off from the customers, everything else, because you no longer own the games when you come to service. They want you got to pay for internet, then you got to pay for the service, every month, whatever, like Netflix and everything else. It take more out of your pocket if you add it all up together. So I'm not a big fan of service. And then on top of that, the property is no longer yours. Like this property I have right now in my hand, this is my property. But when you go to service, you can't speak the same like that. I'm the king of this property right now, and stuff like that. And I respect David Jaffe. He the one that creates something like that. That's why I say I respect David Jaffe because he put in the work. And people call David Jaffe, say he's privileged. Well, he worked for his privilege. He a game designer. So, and what he created, I actually have in my hand to play. So you see his work that he done, so I respect him. Sometimes he can be loud mouth, but that's him, and he sometimes he can be very, you know, kind of, kind of Bruce style in his comments, when he talk out to, people. But the thing is, I really like him. And like I said before, I just don't agree with him about service games. I never agree with nobody about service games. I think service games is all crap. Do it play part of the future? Yeah, but it's all depend who get involved with service games. To me, at this point, it's not worth for me getting service games because reason why? Because it's not the full game, and it's not I'm into seeing beautiful games. And that's just me. I want to see beautiful games. And service games is not able to do that. Like I see Elder Ring and all the other titles that's out there selling. And all these games on disc are mostly the games. And not a service. It may have some on service. I don't know. I can't speak for that because I know I don't mess with service like that. But at least I got a Blu-ray copy of the game. So it's a big difference, when it comes down to services. I don't see myself paying this certain amount of money a month just to have service. And then it sounds too much welfare-ish. They making games like welfare. You know what I'm saying? And when things become welfares like that, then the developer become lazy of developing that game. Then the thing is, the developer ain't hardly get their money if stuff like that happen. But I just had to share my thoughts of mine about it. It was on my mind. Then I just felt like doing a video because I do video just for fun. I can't pin on YouTube money, so I just had to share this video because I was out today. Now I say happy Easter to you all out there. Happy resurrection to all you all out there. And I thank you for tuning in. But leave me your comments and leave me your thoughts, what you think about this show, what you think about digital, what you think about Blu-ray. My thing is, I love keeping Blu-ray because it's mine. I'm the king of it. When it comes down to digital, I'm not no longer king of it. You gotta, the server become the king, not you. But hey, this is Retro, and I'm out. One.